Princess Veda was a kind and adventurous young woman who felt trapped in her life of luxury and tradition. She longed for excitement and purpose, but her parents, the king and queen, insisted that she focus on her royal duties and prepare for marriage. One day, a mysterious bluebird appeared at Veda's window, carrying a tiny scroll with a message that read, "Meet me at the old oak tree in the forest at midnight. Come alone. Your life depends on it." Veda was both frightened and intrigued by the message. She had never seen a bird like this before, and she felt an inexplicable connection to it. Despite her fears, she decided to take a chance and sneak out of the castle to meet the bird. As she approached the old oak tree, she heard strange noises in the forest. Twigs snapped, leaves rustled, and the sound of footsteps echoed through the darkness. Veda's heart raced with fear, but she pressed on, determined to uncover the truth. When she reached the tree, the bluebird was nowhere to be found. Instead, a figure in a hooded cloak stood before her, its face hidden in the shadows. "Who are you?" Veda demanded, trying to keep her voice steady. The figure stepped closer, its presence menacing. "I am the one who has been watching you, princess. I am the one who knows your secrets." Veda's mind raced with questions. What secrets could this stranger possibly know? And what did they want from her? Suddenly, the bluebird appeared out of nowhere, chirping loudly and flapping its wings. The figure in the hooded cloak let out a cry of anger and lunged at Veda, but the bluebird swooped down, pecking at the figure's eyes and distracting it long enough for Veda to escape. As she ran back to the castle, Veda realized that the bluebird was more than just a guide. It was her protector, her ally in a dangerous game of cat and mouse. But who was the figure in the hooded cloak, and what did they want from her? The answer lay hidden in the shadows, waiting to strike. Over the next few days, Veda received more messages from the bluebird, each one leading her deeper into the forest and closer to the truth. She discovered hidden temples, ancient artifacts, and mysterious symbols etched into the trees. But she was not alone in her quest. The figure in the hooded cloak was always lurking in the shadows, waiting for its chance to strike. Veda knew that she had to be careful, but she couldn't shake the feeling that her life was in danger. One night, as she approached the final temple, the figure in the hooded cloak emerged from the darkness, its eyes blazing with anger. Veda stood her ground, ready to face whatever lay ahead. "Why are you doing this?" she demanded. "What do you want from me?" The figure stepped closer, its voice low and menacing. "I want the crystal of light, princess, and I will stop at nothing to get it." Veda's heart raced with fear, but she refused to back down. She knew that the crystal of light was the key to unlocking her true potential, and she was determined to claim it. With a fierce cry, she charged at the figure, the bluebird flying overhead, chirping loudly. The battle was intense, with spells flying back and forth and the sound of swords clashing in the darkness. In the end, it was Veda who emerged victorious, the crystal of light glowing brightly in her hand. The figure in the hooded cloak lay at her feet, defeated. As she stood there, catching her breath, Veda realized that the bluebird had been more than just a guide. It had been her true self, manifest in a physical form. She had been the one guiding herself all along, leading herself to the truth and to her true potential. From that day forward, Veda ruled her kingdom with wisdom and grace, the crystal of light shining brightly at her side. She used its power to heal the sick, feed the hungry, and bring peace to the land. And the bluebird remained her trusted companion, a symbol of the power that lay within her all along.